Assalamualaikum. Good morning to all of you. So, how are you all doing today? I hope that everyone is doing great. Okay, so let's start our lesson today. As you know, I will be doing a revision on writing. So, for today, we will do page 38. So, if you have the textbook in front of you, you can turn to page 38, okay? Muka surat 38 textbook ya. So we will learn about relative pronouns. Okay, so people who vandalize are called vandals. The word in bold is called a relative pronoun. Who, whom, and which are relative pronouns. So who, whom, which, these three are called relative pronouns. Okay, so when do we use who? Okay, who or whom refers to people. So people, yeah, who or whom are used for people. Okay, orangnya. Who comes before the verb? Whom comes after the first verb. Word means kata kerja. So let's look at the examples. The man who lives in the bungalow is my uncle. We use who as the subject to refer to the man. So this who ni dia refer to the man, okay? The subject man, dia merujuk kepada man, okay? Or in the end we call who ni lebih kurang yang mana, di mana, okay? So we use who as the subject to refer to the man, so man. Okay, number 2, they hired the man whom we interviewed yesterday. We use whom as the object to refer to the man. So whom sama juga refer to the man but as the object. Just now subject, okay? So this one as an object. Okay. So to better explain, okay, it can be confusing when we should use who or whom. So in case you are confused in a sentence, you should find the word pronouns here. Okay, so if the sentence has we, he, she, my mother, my aunt, they, both of them, okay, so we use whom. Whereas for who, there are no pronouns here. Tak ada pronouns here, tak ada kata ganti nama. Okay, so it's easier for you to identify or when you make sentences later on. Okay, but you must know that who and whom are used for people. Okay, so khas untuk orang sahaja. 3. The car which my brother was driving last night was my father's. We use which as the object to refer to the car. So car is a thing. So we use which, not who or whom. Okay? We use which for things or uh, cat or animals. Okay, for people we use who or whom. And when do we use who and when do we use whom? Whom usually comes with a pronoun after that. Okay, let's continue. Let's do this exercise which is below on page 38. Okay, there are two exercises. We do the first one first. Fill in the blanks with who or which. So as you know, who we use for people, which we use for things or animals. So let's see. His horse is a female won the race. So what is the subject here? Horse. So horse is an animal. So when it is an animal, we use which. So the answer is his horse, which is a female, won the race. Okay? 2. This is a girl won the singing competition. So the subject is the girl. So the girl is a person, a people, we use who. This is the girl who won the singing competition. And for the third one, the man is wearing a blue coat is my father. So who do we refer to? The man. Man is a person or a people, means we will use who. The man who is wearing a blue coat is my father. Kamini did all the homework the teacher assigned. Okay, this can be tricky because there is a person here, Kamini, and then there is homework. But when we talk about assign, okay, what kind of assignment? The homework. So it actually refers to the homework. So homework is a thing, then we use which. Kamini did all the homework which the teacher assigned. 5. The shirt Najmi bought for his father cost 60 ringgit Malaysia. So this is obvious. It refers to the shirt and the shirt is a thing. Then we use which. Okay, the shirt which Najmi bought for his father cost 60 ringgit Malaysia. And the last one, the woman answered the telephone call was very polite. Well, it is very direct too, the woman, so which is a person, then is obviously who. The woman who answered the telephone was very polite. Okay, let's continue uh, for the next activity, which is below it. And this is a bit more difficult because you have to complete the sentences using whom, who, or whom. You may use the dictionary. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, it's a bit tricky to use who or whom. But to make it easier for you, if you are using who, you just go directly, there is no pronoun there. But if you are using whom, you should add a pronoun after whom. Okay, let's see number one. So number one, we will be using who. So is just direct. Okay, this is my friend who lives near my house. So you are telling about your friend here. So you use who. Okay. Okay. What about the second one? The second one you have to use whom. Like I said earlier, if you use whom, it should be followed by a pronoun. So let's see the sentence. He is the baker whom they hired last week. So which is the pronoun? They, which is after whom. Okay, just to make sure you don't get it wrong. So when you have to write a sentence using whom, make sure you use a pronoun after that, just to be right. Okay. 3. A sculptor is a person, okay, who is very direct, who makes sculptures. So sculptures is something that you made from, maybe from wood or rock, dia pengukir ya, pengukir. Okay, so sculpture ni pengukir, sculptures ni dia mengukir lah, mengukir uh, benda daripada batu ataupun kayu. Then the last one, Ibrahim is a taxi driver. Again, so we are using whom. So make sure after whom you put a pronoun. You can use any pronoun like Siti, Amina, she, me, no, sorry, Abu, my mother, anything pronouns. Yeah? Okay, so let's see the sentence. Ibrahim is a taxi driver whom my aunt rides to her work. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope that you gained something from today's lesson, and I'll see you next time. So take care and bye bye. Assalamualaikum.